Hi everyone, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today. My name is Melody with Inner Symmetry Fitness, but this isn't even about fitness. I am putting this here just as this is a space that I have set up to share stories, but this is totally unrelated to my business as far as what I do for coaching and such. But it's such an impactful part of my life and something that just happened to me that I really felt the need to share, and I've told a few of my close friends about it, but I just feel compelled to tell the rest of the world. So here we go. A little backstory. Back in 2001, I started a job at a customs brokerage and clearing commercial freight through the Canada Customs border into Canada. And I was working afternoon, midnight shifts on weekends, those typical entry level, you don't get to just start on Monday to Friday day jobs, you work your way through. But I had the pleasure of working with a gentleman, William, and in the nature of the job that we had, sometimes it was extremely stressful, and then other times you had nothing happening. So we would have these random conversations about just about everything. And I remember William talking about, wanting to be a writer, and he was, always writing different things. And I said, well, you should write me a story. And we had been talking about novels and love stories and, romance novels, how they, come to play. And so he did. He compiled kind of weekly gatherings. To be honest, I don't even remember how frequent it was. William will have to fill me in when we go for coffee, because some of the details I've just kind of forgotten over the years. But he wrote me a story, and it was a beautiful love story, and he put it in this hardcover book, this one right here. All these years I've kept it. I came across it about a year ago as I was going through some boxes and clearing some old stuff out. It was, in with some old journals and calendars and, random stuff that you kind of hold on to. Funny enough, the inscription on the inside or the back says that maybe one day this will be worth something, and hey, maybe it will. I have the only copy of this story that we're talking about, and it was originally called Out of the Mists by William. And so he presented this to me in 2002 as kind of a birthday present. My birthday is December 28th. So he presented this to me when it was complete. And it's, a very short stories. I show you, it's, very spaced out, and just kind of the concept around the whole story without all the details. I don't mind, kind of put it off to the side, didn't think much more about it. And then in December of this past year, I got a message from William. We've been friends on Facebook for many years, but we really haven't conversed back and forth. But he sent me a message that he had published and finished my story. And I thought first, what do you mean my story? I didn't make the connection, and he referenced this and said that after many years of edits and continuing to make it something more, he had completed the story. So he sent me a picture of the book and said that he would love to send me a copy. And I was so excited. I'm like, this is awesome. I went back and pulled the book out of the box and reread the story, and was so excited to hear how the gaps were filled in on the story. So he was going to send me a copy. We were hoping to get together over the holidays, but as the holidays typically are for everybody, that didn't happen. So I got this in the mail just about 2 weeks ago, and I started reading it right away. Of course, opened it up to see a beautiful, inscription and signed personal letter for myself about the story. And I was so excited. And then I turned to this very first page, and the tears started to flow. And let me just zoom in on that for a little bit, if you can read that right there. The inscription reads, "To Melody Cosby, the true inspiration for this adventure. Through all life's trials and tribulations, true love always finds its way back home, no matter the obstacle, no matter the hardship. After many years of revisions, edits, and additions, here finally is your story. Yeah, I'm going to tell you that the tears flowed, and they probably will again as I tell you about this. There's something really touching about feeling that you're an inspiration for something. You don't hear that every day. So this was a very impactful statement, which changed the whole nature of reading this book, of course. Who knew? Who knew that such random conversations in a workplace 20 plus years ago could turn into something so beautiful? And then I kind of flipped around in the back of, he does tell a little bit about the story of us working together and how this came to be. And I don't want to spoil all of that because you're going to have to get the book to read the details. But I just wanted to share that with you. And what really made me want to share this more is that I just saw that he posted on his Facebook that this just received its first, I'm sure of many, first 5-star review on Reader Views, which is an online critic of independent novels and books and stuff like that. Sorry if I'm totally narrowing your field down. I'm just familiar with you now. So he just got his first 5-star review, and I think there's going to be many more to come. It is a beautiful story of from two characters' perspectives of Caroline and Matthew. And Matthew gets sent to war, and it's him telling his side of the story and what it's like to be in the war and the brutal truths of what that looks like. And also her story of being back at home and her comforting and checking in on the other townspeople as well as herself, waiting for her dear Matthew to come home. So it's a beautiful love story, and I would love for everybody to pick it up. Support a local author, support a local story, and yeah, something fresh and something fun to read. I hope that you guys enjoy it. William, buddy, there's no words. Thank you. I can't wait to have coffee with you, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Pick up your copy now. Indigo, Amazon, wherever you got to get it. Pick it up. Okay, see you soon. Bye.